last video we learned about if error, which is really a fantastic function, but there's another function which is an older function from earlier versions of Excel, which is pretty useful, is error. So is error, when you refer to a cell, will give you a true if that cell contains an error and a false otherwise. So here we have 5 and 0. So if I would say equal is error, and I would say h1 divided by I1, it's going to say true because there's an error there, you're dividing by 0. But if I would say is error, h2 divided by I2, it's going to say false because there wasn't an error in that cell. Okay, so how can we use this? So here's an actual example that basically I worked on today. I had the number of students in different classes in my department, and some of these courses were half semester courses and some weren't. So if the word half appears in column G, it was a half semester course, so I shouldn't give the professor credit for teaching the whole number of students. So for example, in row 15 there were 42 students, but it was only a half semester course. That should count as 21 full semester students. Okay, so how can I make sure that I, in the adjusted students column, count the right number of basically students? Okay, well basically here's the key. I used an if with an is error. Okay, so I used the find function within the is error. Okay, so if the find function works and finds the word half in column G, okay, then I know it was basically a half semester course and I should multiply column F by a half. So how will this work? So the find function basically can evaluate is error would be false, and then we would go to the second argument here, which means we take half the number of students. If the find function can't find the word half, then the is error would be true, and we take the entire number of students. There's other ways to do this, but I think this is a pretty cool way to do it. So I'd say if is error, okay, and then I try and find the word half. Now find is case sensitive, so I have to capitalize half here. I could use search, which isn't case sensitive, but if I can find half in basically this column, starting at the first character, I need two right parens there, one to close the find, one to close the is error. Okay, and so basically if the is error is true, basically, okay, that means basically it couldn't find the word half, and I want to keep the actual number of students. And otherwise I want to take half the number of students. So I think that should work. Okay, so there I have 19 students, and if I drag this down, it goes down a bunch of rows here. Let's see what happens. Okay, so that's 9.5 students, 13, 27, so that works fine. Okay, and then there's 0 students in the blank rows. I could have replaced that by a blank if I wanted to. But notice every time the word half is here, I've cut the number of students in half, indicating the professor should only get credit for half the number of students in his class because it was a half semester class. So the is error combined with the if statement here was very, very useful.
Okay, so thanks for watching, and there's a free course, a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, and all of these videos are coming from one of 3 books. So first, this one, which you can see here at the top of the screen, Microsoft's book, which has 355 reviews, and then it's, let's see, 4.6 stars. It's coming from this book as well, his marketing analytics book, which is down here, and you can sort of see 4.5, or his newest book, his analytics stories book, which is here. And with that one, you can see it's 4 point something, or maybe even 5. I don't think it's 5. Yeah, 4.8. And so, yeah, anyways, in the description, there's a free 21-day course from Dr. Winston, or you can go to excelwithwayne.com/free, and it'll be there. But again, thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, just please let us know. Thanks.